It's not the conflict between Serbia and Kosovo. It's actually what is happening in the north of Kosovo and Metohija. So we warned for some time now that the insecurity of Serbian people living there and the constant attacks raise the escalation of the situation. So actually that is what happened yesterday. There is no excuse for shooting and killing, and of course deep condolence with the families of the killed policemen but also killed Serbs. And the only smart thing that I can say now, it's the time for de-escalate. It's the time for continuation of the dialogue. It's the time to create a community of Serbian municipalities so the Serbs living there would be feel safe and secure in their land, the area that they live.
In Austrian press, we read a lot about that Serbia is moving to Russia, or that Serbia moving to Europe. And so it seems not to be so clear. What is for Serbia or for the people in Serbia more important, the focus to Russia or the focus to European Union?
There is no focus to Russia. That is definitely the strategic goal of Serbia for 20 years now, to become part of the European Union. That is the focus of all of us working on the agendas. Changing big systems like the judiciary, like the health system, education system. But not only that, also our trade is focused on the European Union. Our interest for the foreign direct investments comes from or into the European Union. So there is no question mark where Serbia is heading. On the other hand, of course, there is a need to be in the friendly relationship with all big powers in the world, especially if you have your own problem of protecting the territorial integrity and sovereignty of the country.
What would you wish from your European Union, how we could help you?
Listening a little bit what we are doing. Having in mind that the reform process is extremely difficult one. It costs not only time, but it costs a lot of money, but also it needs a lot of expertise for those people, especially if we are changing the whole systems, that is the judiciary, that is the systematic fight against corruption, that is the changes in terms of the public administration. For us, it is extremely important to have the clear vision. So for us, when President of the Council spelled out 2030 as the target year, so the year as a goal, we grasp that as the idea of our preparedness, and now we are going backward in terms of calculating what else we should need. Europe and the European member states should stick with the merit base. That means to assess very clearly all the achievements. Of course, to be harsh if we are not doing things properly, but on the other hand, to acknowledge that we are doing a reform process.
What is the relationship from Serbia to Ukraine? Serbia was not part or did not support the sanctions, but at the other hand, I think you help a lot in Serbia. Where are you in relation to Ukraine?
Second day after the aggression, after the war has started in Ukraine, Serbian National Council, which is the highest security body in Serbia, clearly condemned the aggression. And also, since that day, we are repeatedly and constantly repeat, actually, that we are supporting the territorial integrity of Ukraine. And that was also stated only recently, a month and a half ago, if I'm not wrong, in Athens, with two presidents, Mr. Zelensky, Mr. Vučić, met for the first time, that the territorial integrity protection and the international law protection is extremely important. We are the country not circumventing sanctions, not from the territory of Serbia, not from the Serbian companies. So we are not misusing although did not introduce sanctions, we are not using and misusing that situation. We are also working very close with Ukrainians in terms of providing humanitarian help. We are the only one from the Western Balkans, and all from the Western Balkans has the same type of equipment that sent beginning of this year the equipment, generators, transformators which were needed for the electroenergy system. And only 2 weeks ago we sent yet another humanitarian help in terms of the clothes, but also the food, water for the need, especially in the Kherson area. Our Ukrainian friends has the open door in terms if they need to heal people in Serbia. And also, this is something that I am particularly discussed with my Ukrainian colleagues, help and support in the integration process.
So thank you for talking to me, and I hope Serbia will soon come to Europe.